Hi, I'm Matt from Local Market Domination, and unless you've been living under a rock, you probably realise that businesses in nearly every industry are using social media to grow their brand and their business, including your competitors. So you've probably worked out that using social media, it's extremely important to grow your own business. But like a lot of other businesses, you probably left there wondering, well, exactly how do I attack this thing? Well, I'm going to break down how to attack social media, and in particular today I'm going to be talking about how to use Facebook to grow a tribe of extremely loyal followers and paying clients. And to know how to take advantage of Facebook, we need to realize why people are on there in the first place. And a lot of people, they'll say that Facebook is a great way for people to contact each other and keep in contact with people from the other side of the globe. But I say it's a little bit deeper than that. The reason it's so successful is that we as human beings, we have a massive need to feel connected. And the reason Facebook's been so successful is that it's managed to fulfill that need to be connected by allowing us to connect with old and current friends, and even make more friends than we could ever possibly make by just walking down the street. And along with feeling connected, it fulfills our need to feel liked and part of a community. So knowing this has helped us to create some of the most successful social media marketing campaigns for our clients, because all we need to do then is to enhance the feelings that people experience when they become part of our group. So we help them feel connected by talking to them in a conversational voice, and we reward them for interacting with us. It's very simple, but something that a lot of businesses miss out on. So just knowing this helps you to move ahead of the competition. And there are two major reasons that we want to use social media and Facebook to grow our business. Now, firstly, people now, they like to buy through businesses that they've created a relationship with or have been referred to. And where do they create these relationships, and where do they find these referrals? On social media sites. So we need to be there to facilitate the ability for our targeted clients to create relationships with us and get referred to us. Now, secondly, Google has changed its ranking factors to become more social. And what that basically means is that it's realized that generally businesses that have a tribe of loyal followers are more likely to be businesses to place on the front page of Google, as long as you're integrating your social media with your other online marketing efforts. And there are certain social signals that Google checks to see if your business is more relevant than other companies in your industry. And some of them include the size of your following. So with Facebook, it's basically, how many people like your page. Now, that being said, don't ever buy fake likes. Google can see right through that. And in fact, if I find out that you've been using fake likes, I'll hunt you down, because it doesn't serve your audience, and it really doesn't serve you, because Google will find out and you will be punished. And I don't want to see that happen to you. Now, secondly, and more importantly, they look at how much interaction your followers have with you. So for example, how often they might comment on your posts, or how often they might share posts to other people. And there are other signals, but these are the major ones. So it's very important to either use social media services from someone like us, or to learn how to do it properly yourself in order to grow your business. Now, companies often ask us, well, how can they use social media to attract clients without wasting too much time? It's actually quite simple, and I'll take you through the strategies that we use for you now. And there are two major aspects to building a successful Facebook campaign. The first one is building a targeted tribe of followers. And this can be broken down into paid and free techniques. So let's start with the free techniques. The first place to start is to actually set up a high converting Facebook business page. And we're not talking about your personal profiles where people talk about how many cats they have. We're talking about setting up a business page specifically for your service or product. So what do we mean by a high converting Facebook page? We mean Facebook pages that make your target audience want to be a part of your community by liking your page and converting those people into clients. And there are a few elements involved when creating a strategic Facebook page, but it mainly comes down to your timeline pick, your information, your tabs, your content, and your social proof. So without getting too technical, your timeline pic, which is the main headline picture on your page, should have your contact details, a call to action, along with a strategic picture that either invokes a desired emotion or invokes an action, or both. So for example, if you're an engineering company, you could include a before and an after pic of your favorite projects. And this makes people see what you're capable of, and it invokes a level of trust. And in that same picture, you could have a call to action that asks people to contact you. So now you have an element that invokes a desired emotion, and you have an element that invokes an action. And the important thing to remember is that it needs to have your contact details, a nice layout, and a call to action. And you know, there's also a way to use your about information to strategically attract people to your website by having a call to action and your website URL right there in the about section. And this increases conversions greatly as the URL is right there under your profile pic. Now under your timeline pic, you'll generally see there's a pictures tab and a likes tab. What if you could set up your own tabs that had a call to action, and when people clicked on the tab, it took them to a specific page that you could have created with some great content on it, and that page can help to educate and market your target audience. Now, would that help convert people more? Absolutely. In fact, we have a latest videos tab that takes people to our blog, we have an inquire tab that takes people to our contact form, and we have a like us page that takes people to a great content video that asks people to like our page. Now these tabs are prime real estate on your page, and if you can set them up properly, it can make a big difference to your conversions. Now the last part of the setup is social proof. Now social proof, it basically means using or gaining people's trust by showing them that other people like you. So the most simple way for pages to do this is to show us that they have a decent amount of likes on their page. And the more likes that they have, the more social proof there is, and the more likely someone is to like your page or to buy from you. It's that simple. And there are other parts of social proof, but this would be the main one, along with you know, the amount of interaction happening on your page, and maybe any positive comments that they might be making about your page. Now, the second strategy that we're going to talk about is asking friends for likes and shares. The great thing about this strategy is that it's free, and just this strategy alone could grow your page likes to over 100 depending on how big your network is. And as part of this strategy, you can always ask your friends to share your page so that you can be exposed to more people than just your friendship group. But don't forget that you can always add a link to your Facebook page on your email signature or on your website to help get more exposure. And obviously the issue with this strategy is that you can only get a certain amount of likes from your friendship group. So once these strategies are used, you need to start looking at doing paid strategies to increase your likes. And each of the paid strategies are slightly different, but they end up helping us do the same thing, getting our business exposed to more people than just the ones in our friendship network, and getting them to like our page so that we can build a relationship with them. So that when they're ready to buy, we will be at the front of their mind as they come to like us and trust us. Now, Facebook ads are the ads on the right that we see now. The thing to know about these ads are that they're quite targeted. So there's generally a reason that you're seeing those ads. So if for example, if you're getting ads for hair extensions and you're a guy, you may want to talk to Facebook and sort that out. You know, the great thing about Facebook ads is that you can send people to a specific tab, which we spoke about before, on your Facebook page. So for example, you might have set up a specific page with an article or a video that you really want people to see. You can send people straight from these ads straight to that specific page so that they can see the content that you really want them to see. Now that's actually how a lot of you made it to our Facebook page. It's an extremely powerful form of marketing. Now, sponsored stories are when Facebook suggests your page to relevant people in their newsfeed. The great thing about this option is that it shows up in people's newsfeed rather than on the right-hand side, and people are smarter now. They know that the ads on the right are ads, but they seem to respond better when things are suggested to them in their newsfeed. And people can see that other people that they know like your page, and they're given the option of liking it too. So this works well because it feels like your business is being recommended to them. Now remember, people now buy through relationships and recommendations. Now, promoted posts are great for when you really want to have that important post that you've written to be seen by more of your tribe. Facebook sneakily doesn't send each post that you write to all of your followers. In fact, it can be as low as 10 to 15% of them. But because Facebook's so nice and they're completely doing it out of the goodness of their hearts, they will let us send an important post out to more people, for a nominal fee, of course. And the last strategy is in the pay category, because you generally have to pay for an app that will allow you to run contests on your Facebook page, and you need to have a genuine prize for people who win the contest. Now, a contest is a great way to get your followers to refer you. You can run a contest that rewards people with a prize if they, for example, they refer 3 friends that like your page. And that reward might be access to a secret teaching video that you created, or a discount of one of your services or products. Or you can have prizes for the top 1 to 5 people that refer the most people to you. And this is where you can see your page really go viral, as people literally compete to share your page as much as possible. Now, whatever the prize is, make sure that it's relevant to your industry and your followers. In other words, if you're an accountant business, don't just offer up an iPad as a prize. Offer a discount off, for example, their next tax refund service with you. That way, it's more relevant to your tribe, and they'll be more likely to get your name out there and help grow your business with targeted clients. So that's the part where we build a tribe of targeted followers. Now, the other simple side of the equation is building a great relationship with your tribe. The main way that we really need to do this is by writing great content that helps our tribe to feel that they know more because of the content that you've given them. And they want to feel that you actually care and want to help them get further down the track, even if they decide not to be your client. And the best way to show this is through regularly writing great content that educates and empowers them on your topic, just like what I'm doing with you. And the trick is to always give great content and to do it consistently. Not consistently over a week, not consistently over a month, but consistently give great content over months to years, so that people know that you're not going anywhere, and so they can grow to like and trust you in their own time. And there's obviously a science to writing great content, but that's basically all you need to do. Also, give people a chance to interact with you by ask them questions and asking for people's comments on your topics. And when people do comment or ask questions, make sure to always reward them by acknowledging their comments and answering their questions. This really fulfills your followers' need to feel connected and liked. So there you go. That's how a business needs to run a successful Facebook campaign in order to grow a tribe of loyal followers and paying clients. So fulfill people's need to feel connected. Build a tribe of loyal followers by using both paid and free techniques. And build a strong relationship with your tribe by consistently giving them content that helps them grow. And that's essentially it. If you can do this strategically and consistently, and when your target client is ready to buy, you will be the company that they choose to do business with. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video and learned how Facebook should be used by businesses. If you felt like you gained something out of this video, go ahead and like it, and maybe even share it amongst your social media. I look forward to catching up soon.